Where are we off to next? I like that the portal changes what it's actually. Dr. Seussland? Wait a minute. Where am I? I'm supposed to warp back home. Maybe there's a problem with the machine. I'm sure they'll get it figured out. In the meantime, I guess I'll explore this place. Ah, now we are in charcoal. Not charcoal pencil, but just straight up handland. I guess? Question mark? Just an immediately very different vibe, right? So we started black and white, then we did something very colorful. Are you Mr. Scream Man? Hello there, strange creature. I'm assuming you don't understand a word I'm saying. You just call me a strange creature? Oh, snap, you speak my language? Sorry, I come from a distant land. It's a little surprising that you know my language is all.
Oh, that's all right. I can see you mean you know harm. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to chat. My child has disappeared, and I'm afraid they may have wandered off into the temple just east of here.
Oh, I forgot to mention, but the talking noises, it's very good. Very Banjo-Kazooie. I enjoy it. Oh no, maybe I can help you look for them?
No, it's too dangerous. There's a monster in the shadows that will eat you whole. The only safety is in the temple is in the glow of the crystal and the light plants.
Hold on, did you say something about glowing crystals?
Yeah, there's a bunch of glowing crystals in the temple. Why do you ask?
Would you say these crystals could be some sort of power source?
Well, yes, I suppose so. I don't see your point.
I will find your child. Which way to the temple?
Just behind me, not far.
I can't actually, enter these clasped hand domiciles. That shovel has a hand on the handle. Ah, and now we're going into the hand temple. Also sand, because sand rhymes with hand. Why is it always spiders? Why is it always... Oh, and they're not just spiders. They have 10, because it's 2 clasped hands. I super hate this. Welcome to horror. Welcome to a dark level. And when you click this, you can see that it illuminates a little bit farther down there, which initially was just thought of as a wall. But the light source that surrounds you does dim. I'm just gonna let you know, you kinda don't want to be in darkness for too long. By too long, I mean at all. Or for a second. It's a bad time. I need to hurry. I need to know where I'm going. And actually, hurry my tuchus. Don't jump into the spikes. Just fall, it's fine. Shedding any light here would be a bad time. Is nothing over this way? No, that's just a solid wall. Okay, alright. You gotta screw. What was that? Not only what was that, but why was that? I'm not looking in the ceilings here. I'm just trying to get through this level as fast as I possibly can. I'm gonna be honest. The light and dark mechanics, not my favorite in the video games. All right, so we moved whatever was blocking our path down there, but we still can't get over it. So let's get a happy medium between the. Do you see what I did there? Happy medium, multi. Medium. Never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Where are we headed next? The clasping hands flick on and off. I really don't want to be in the dark too long. Things tend to snap your neck in the dark. As far as light and dark levels go, this actually does give you a lot of room to work with for seeing. The problem is that it's a little bit unforgiving for when you're safe and when you're not. Maybe giving it 1 extra second. So we are surrounded by these glowing light crystals, but I guess my guy is not registering them as power sources appropriate for interdimensional travel. I should like to go elsewhere. There we are. Ah! I found something new artifact that I hadn't got before. Let's see, what is that artifact? Yeah, so I missed stuff in the first level quite clearly. One of them was a sample of one of the many unusual creatures that inhabited the fungal caves of World 001. While the isopod appears to be dead, it twitches in response when the mushrooms are touched. Perhaps the fungus has found its way into the creature's nervous system in an attempt to control it. Lovely. I don't know where this one would be. We got a hand sculpture was the new one. A sculpture of a hand with a drawing instrument. The words, "The Loving Hand," are inscribed on the underside. Hands appear to be a commonly occurring organic form in World 002, perhaps due to a common evolutionary ancestor. Or maybe something more intentional. Do you get it? Because it's the charcoal rubbing world and you get a lot of hands. Oh, yep, there, see, I was in dark for like all of half a second and I got slice and diced. That will happen. Ooh, and I stood too close to the dark and got slice and diced. So let's not do that. I didn't jump down immediately. I tried to slide down on. There we are. Let me not be in darkness, please, and thank you. We're good. We made it. The little bits and pieces of that creature you see in this world are disgusting. I also like that not knowing whether or not the hand sculptures are organic or if they are man-made, because you don't really stick around to like study these places. We're just kind of getting a brief overview of whatever their whole deal is. You don't get a lot of lore. Like we don't know what's going up with that alien world that we'd first spawned in World 001. And this seems to be going on a little bit longer. But that is definitely just an organic amalgam of hands. What the heck was that? Sounds like we're in Gen's study over here. Ooh. Let us stand behind pillars in the shadows as a nice, subversion of what we were doing previously. Shadows were danger, now shadows are friend. And it's red light, green light with the black and white world. So let me leave. I am out of your field of vision. Ooh, definitely got me. And hey, look, bonus. I didn't get this one either. We got here a new artifact. The moth specimen. One of the many samples of an organism with a hand shape incorporated into its form from World 002. Rather than the bone structure, the hand shape in this specimen is represented as pigment. Could it be that it was evolutionarily beneficial for this moth to disguise itself as another larger hand-shaped creature? Someone was studying the hands here in this temple, but we will never know who. I can't get back up there. Can you not, bud? Please and thank you. Your wet, squishy creaking is unnerving. I think I can get up and around. Hey, I was a little too far away. Well, you get kathunked on, as is only right. Oh, there you are. I've got a talent for getting lost, kid. Ah, please, don't eat me. Eat you? No. Calm down. I'm no monster. Your parents sent me to come find you. Let's get you out of here. Can you walk? Not very well. I twisted my ankle running from the monsters. Please, don't leave me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure I took care of that monster. Wait, shh. I hear something. It's coming. What? No, I dropped a huge block of stone on that thing. It's coming. I can hear it. Look, kid. Don't go exploring the crystal. Well, we're toast. It's something about the fingers for a mouth that I am not a big fan of. Oh, except it's opened the way and let us leave to go home? I guess? Just doesn't want us here anymore. Or maybe it wasn't evil to begin with. The stomping on the metal grates. That's a me moving around. Oh hey, we're back up at the start. Would you look at that? And I can't get over to the other side. All right. So maybe that's how the kid, like, got in there. He climbed up top and then rode the elevator down, but then couldn't get in because the door slammed shut behind him. So I don't know how that kid got all the way through there. Hey, look, I found your kid.
My child, you're alive! Where did you find him?
Oh, he was way deep into the temple, like, unreasonably deep. Honestly, kind of impressive.
Did you encounter the monster?
Yeah, actually, but I don't think it's as threatening as you let on.
Thank you so much. Is there any way I can repay you?
Well, I need a power source. I meant to grab one of those crystals in the temple, but I never did.
Oh, that's all? Don't worry, I got plenty. Got more of these power crystals than we know what to do with around here. Here, you can have this one.
Hey, thanks, bud. Thanks, I'll give this a try. Hey, would you look at that? It just works. Ah, now we're back to a colorful world. Kind of going one and then the other. It makes for good pacing. I still haven't warped home. I'm getting a little concerned. Ooh, we're in watercolor. Which can only mean one thing. If you're in a watercolor world, what kind of mechanics are you gonna put in a watercolor world, I wonder? Excuse. Don't touch the pointy red spiky things that do not stand out amongst the background here, but will absolutely kill you. Yeah, here it's a little bit more clear about what your obstacles are. You got a little bit of leeway. Same go for the jellyfish. Oh! And same go for watching where you're going, idiot. I am just the worst when it comes to watching where I'm going. No. There we are. Okay. Yeah, look at this. You get the cloud with the splatter of the watercolor. It's very, very pretty. I think if nothing else, this game is just a feast for the eyes. One of the most visually creative games. Yeah. By just the nature of what it set out to do. Well, I'm going to make a bunch of art assets in a bunch of different mediums. And then, thankfully, we are a spaceman, so space and water are basically the same thing, right? I never did play any of those indie games what feature a lot of water exploration. Oh, heck, okay, what's this puzzle? Okay, that's going to affect that. that blocks that off. So if we push you in and then open you up, we can swim through to get to the one down there. Haha. I have lock and key gated correctly. You'll love to be able to lock and key gate correctly. Also, this music with the chimes is gorgeous. A little loud, though. The fun fact, on Micah Bourser's YouTube channel, you can find the entirety of the multi-medium soundtrack just free on there. Go for it. Go listen to this. It's fantastic. I closed that off by this. There we are. This ain't no water temple level of puzzle shenanigans. I'm afraid that this is oriented incorrectly. Like, the actual anchor on it is 90 degrees from where I was supposed to be placed. And we're back. There we go. I spooked a crab. Oh, heck. Okay, big world. What do you affect here? I can get in and around this way. Which opens that up. Which will let me get around back. So that I can close that bubble gate off. There we are. Let's see. I solved your devious puzzle of order of operations. Where was up there? In the left-hand upper corner. I guess we swam down that way. Whoop! I'm not going to get pufferfished if I can at all help it. Where are we going here? We've got some land exploration. Where the music changes. Dynamic music changes, nonetheless. Fancy video game. Very fancy. Okay, dropping floating crates seems to be the order of the day. Or raising floating crates, as it turns out. I really do like the reactive elements for just, like, the background fishies. Right? This game just has a lot of little, like, passive reactions to player characters that makes it feel extra juicy. Whoop. I guess I don't get to go and explore up top there. How about you don't? I don't want to get gored, if you don't mind. Let's see if instead I can get you to... Yeah. Just touching your nose would be a bad call for me, I think. I can't bring you over into this screen, though, by the look of it. Oh, was that the first sign of a civilization here? We're seeing, like, sunken castles in the background. And SpongeBob starfish. Or flower petals, whatever you'd call those things. You are going to have to... Oh, you even jump out of the water a little bit. Aren't you fancy? Can I... Oh. You got some get up and go there, bud, please. There we are. To have filled the water level... Did I mention that just like the breaking of the water as you jump in and having the little waves flop about, that's also just a really nice touch. Oh, we've drained the water. Where do we drain the water to? Who knows? I can't climb these trees. Risk of rain has conditioned me incorrectly. Crikey. Alright, boss battle. Didn't have a boss battle on the last one. This boss sucks. Ugh, eel mouth dentistry. You know what doesn't suck about this boss battle? The music. Where are you going, bud? Welcome to Bullet Hell. Slam down that way, and slam over this way. Last one. Alright. We got one of the metal spikes jabbed into you removed. We just need to get out of your way as soon as we see you spawn somewhere on the screen. Definitely avoid. Okay, so you know what? Not doing too bad. And thankfully the boss does save where you are in states. Like now I'm in stage 3. If I were to take a hit, I would continue now from the final 3rd stage. It's just this zigzag pattern that gets me. It's hard to avoid. It covers a lot of the screen. Yeah, see? But yeah, and it's not like it's the same every time, so I don't know exactly where I need to swim away. I'm wanting to stay on this side because that's where his last spikety is. Just fantastic boss music, though. There you go. Alright. Gord Jorb. Whoa there, big guy. You don't eat me. I'm, poisonous.
Well, relax, strange little fish. I won't eat you. I want to thank you for removing those bolts from my skin. I apologize if we got off on the wrong flipper. I had mistaken you for someone else.
Hey, no worries. Thanks for zapping me, I guess. Just out of curiosity, how exactly did those bolts get into your skin?
Not from around here, are you? Well, you may not have noticed all the ancient ruins lying around. Those were built by a civilization of small but intelligent beings, not unlike yourself. They captured and enslaved me and used those bolts to harness my electric charge as a power source. For decades I've had those things embedded in my skin and I've had no way of getting them out. Another one of my many downsides to having no articulate appendages. But then you came along and now I'm free. Is there any way I can thank you?
Come to think of it, I might like to get a little bit of that electricity myself, if you don't mind.
Of course. What's another difference between you and my former captors? You ask politely.
The writing in this game is not particularly present for most of it, but what is there is charming. Where the heck are we going to next with these, like, flaky... What's going on? Where are we up?